See? Ice cold, under pressure. I like what I'm seeing. Hold them, put them in your hands.
3 of diamonds.
And put your other hand on top, kind of like a twist it, like a pancake, so we can't see anything. Can't get to him, nothing. All right? Fair? Fair? I want to make sure.
4 hearts.
Think red, black. Think hearts, diamonds, clubs, spades. See that reaction, that flinch? I know which way
Red.
you're throwing the ball. It's a diamond, am I right?
Oh.
I'm going to do you one better than guess it. I'm going to find it. Hold your hands tight. Don't take it out. Don't move. Don't move. Let me reach in just a little. I'm going to say halfway
Yeah,
down, just a
Isaiah,
little more,
do
just a
it.
little more.
Please.
Hold up. I think not. Oh, just a little. I'm going to go right. I'm going to go there. I'm going to go there. 22 down. I'm going to go down. Tell us all, out of that whole deck,
I
don't
think
move.
there's too many.
What card you think of? Say it.
3 diamonds.
Diamonds.
No! Brenden, no. Brenden.
Are
I
you
swear,
this guy mentalist?
Brenden, I swear to God. There's no way for me to, I got it right. There's no way for me to,
That's great.
I got it. I swear I guessed that.
We are back with our Hardknocks reaction and discussion, mainly discussion, but a little bit reaction. What is up, YouTube? It is Onion Bomb here, along with Isaiah on Ascent Sports.
Hello.
And we have just watched episode 2 of Hard Knocks training camp with the New York Jets. And it was a pretty interesting one this time. I don't know, Isaiah, would you like it? I liked it.
Yeah, I thought it was a pretty good episode. Honestly, not the most eventful in terms of game, practice. Like, it was kind of like one practice and then like the game. It spanned over days, but it was pretty much centered around them practicing for the Carolina preseason game and then the actual playing of the game. Of course, we saw the magician from the clip at the beginning, and we also saw the rookie show, which unfortunately I think they're gonna have to redo it.
All y'all rookies, some of y'all try to do good. Next week, everybody running that shit back. Y'all come.
We gotta run it back, bro.
Yeah,
We saw a lot of practice footage, and really we saw a lot more of the benefits of having Aaron Rodgers, the way everybody loves having Aaron Rodgers, the way even coaches talk about him. Like, we saw when the Jets coaches were talking to some of the Carolina coaches, the Jets coaches were just flexing on Carolina. They were like, man, like, we got a guy like this on our team. Like, hey, it's amazing when you can coach a guy like this. Like, one day you'll figure it out, Carolina coach. But right now we're living in New York. And that was just with Aaron Rodgers because, as Brenden, you might have mentioned, the defense. The defense was going absolutely hard this episode, including a 27-0 shutout over the Carolina Panthers. We learned a lot about Will McDonald, rookie that they selected. Brenden informed me he wasn't even supposed to be drafted where he was. Maybe the Jets reached a little bit, so that's their guy. Brenden, what do you think of the piercings that we saw with the Will McDonald?
Listen, I'm not the biggest piercing guy. Like, you can do you, but I'm especially not a big fan of seeing people get piercings. Like, I don't want any piercings in my life, but like, I don't want to see people get I don't, cause like and the whole needle and like you see, especially like you saw it like get like in the eyebrow, like it went like right past his eye. It's like it makes me nervous.
Oh, what are we doing?
Fantastic. I don't really got a cell. My cell is.
But I do like seeing like the personal life of these players can make some more like relatable and like because we saw Will McDonald had a Demon Slayer hat, like he's kind of like an anime guy, but yeah, it's stuff like that they could have left off. But Will McDonald looking like he's pretty good, and yeah, people were saying he kind of was a reach. I very few amount of mock drafts had him in the first round, and it was like a bottom like 20 pick, like 25 to like 30, 31 this year. So not too people did not have him in the top 15 like he was taken. What was he picked 13 or pick 15?
I think I said 14. So just like right in the
14.
middle of what you're trying
Right
to
in
say.
the middle. But yeah, he's looking pretty good. Quentin Williams also looking pretty good. We already know
Yeah.
that though. We got a payday. And yeah, I don't want to overreact because it is just practice and it is just preseason. But man, the Jets defense looking pretty good.
Hey, I'm telling you, I swear to God, on my life, what? On my life, bro, I probably got 10 sacks today by myself. Really? I want y'all to watch this shit, bro. You wanna watch it? You mic up? Yeah, fuck. Oh, you just told him.
And we saw the offense struggle a little bit, especially the O-line. They were getting kind of hammered this time, but they bounced back. And once again, with not trying to overreact, but I don't know, the Jets are really looking good to me. I may have slept on them a little bit this year. I mean, I had them pretty decent. I have about 10 wins. But hey, I think if they can pull this together, potentially win that division. It's not going to be the easiest. There's still the Bills, still the Dolphins, and even though no one's like really focusing on them, there's still the New England Patriots that you just can't get rid of, especially when they have Bill Belichick. But yeah, who knows? Maybe they got something in New York here. We'll have to wait and see. I'm excited to watch it see how it unfold. They could just lose week 1 to the Bills. That would low-key be hilarious. But
Yeah.
a whole season if they do. A whole season. But very interested. One other thing, I've been talking for a bit here, but apparently after Hard Knocks, I've been saying the Hard Knocks effect, I was like, the New York Jets were like the #1 bid team on like FanDuel or something to like win the Super Bowl.
Really?
Like people are betting, yeah.
So they're
yeah, some people are really getting hype. I'm not saying all that quite yet, but I think I think they're at very least very well could be a playoff team and maybe like do something like get to like the championship, maybe something like that surprising. Who knows? Maybe they get to the the actual and that conference championship. I mean, maybe they get to the Super Bowl championship. I don't know. They are looking good. I can see how people get there, but I wouldn't bet money on them quite yet.
I think you're sleeping, to be honest. Really, I think the question is, why wouldn't you bet on the New York Jets when they have players like Israel Abanikanda and they have players like now
true.
Dalvin Cook, Garrett Wilson? You can have the #1, you can have the rookie offensive player of the year, you can have 2 $10 million receivers, you can have the reigning 2-time MVP. But if your offensive line sucks, then your offense sucks. So they got to get that worked out. Once they get that worked out, though, I think they will be flying. The Jets, I think they're my favorite now. I've seen enough. I think they're gonna go all the way. And honestly, one last kind of tidbit from this episode specifically, and I guess from the last episode as well, we're seeing how Aaron Rodgers comes in and kind of does his own shit. The movie references, and his relationship with Nathaniel Hackett. And now everybody's got to watch the movies that Aaron likes because that's what he's saying. And it's like, oh, and him and Nathaniel Hackett. Nathaniel, he likes the movies too.
Biggest problem I have, Aaron, is we have not done a good job of teaching them about movies. Welcome to Cinema Sunday, educating an underprivileged generation in the art of moving pictures.
It's definitely interesting. It is a little more eye-opening because now imagine Nathaniel Hackett trying to do this stuff like with no Aaron. And you kind of understand how Denver isn't buying in because it's like, bro, we don't give a fuck about you. Like, we want Aaron, bro. Like, what are you talking about? You got Russell Wilson, but it didn't work, didn't connect. So yeah, you need the Aaron Rodgers with Nathaniel Hackett. Like, it can't just be one person trying to lead the charge. We also saw Aaron in his last year in Green Bay. This dude was having problems getting people accustomed to the offense. He was getting mad because nobody knew the audibles because nobody had seen a movie from the 1960s. But hey, that's what Aaron he wants to do. That's what Aaron does. That's what you brought him here for, And then Zach Wilson, since he's like, a quarterback. Zach Wilson talks a lot. Doesn't like I don't know. He's very positive too. Shout out to Zach Wilson and like
he's probably trying to hide the pain.
Yeah, they're killing
they really
Zach Wilson.
Like last year we were a 7-10 team with a great defense, so it had to be the offense. I know the quarterback who was in our quarterback last year is in the room right now, but I'm gonna say that anyhow.
Yeah, definitely very tough for Zach Wilson.
A lot of sneak disses.
Yeah.
To Zach Wilson.
But I can see now too. We're talking about like the Aaron and Nathaniel Hackett thing. I can see now how, you know, when you are the 7-10 team, good defense, bad offense, and you got Zach Wilson, like, yo, you like my arm sleeve, man? Rocking the arm sleeves today. It's like, can we get some yards? Can we get a touchdown, Zach? How about that? So I can see how that maybe rubbed people the wrong way. But now, you know, now that he's the backup, he's not really, you know, the lead commander guy. He can kind of just chill. And as long as he doesn't let the negatives get into his head, as long as he continues to grow and learn from Aaron's still teaching him, as long as he continues to grow, then, you know, who knows, maybe he can turn into that number 2 pick that maybe not the Jets can use now, but maybe the Jets in the future, but maybe somebody else can use as well. Hopefully he doesn't turn into a Josh Rosen type beat. Yeah, you know, we'll see.
You said lead commander. Maybe he could be that in Washington.
Well, I don't know if you know this, but the Washington Commanders have 100,000 signatures to go back to a different name. So by the time this video comes out, who knows what the Washington team will be named?
We talked about a bit throughout. The Jets signed Dalvin Cook, so we're probably gonna see him maybe next episode.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know, personally, I don't really like the signing. I mean, no one's really saying anything about it, but like, they have Breece Hall, which he got injured, a season-ending injury. I think he should be good to go for the season, but or maybe he's not all there. But they have Michael Carter. And like I don't even think we're being biased or homer. They have Israel Bannercan. He seems like he can at least get you some yards off for like a down. Like I think he can be a decent at least 2 for a back. Like he's looking good. I don't really think they need him, but hey, I mean Dalvin Cook, why not? Like, you know, the Jets are really going for it, and just maybe.
You want fries with that? I think that's what Dalvin Cook is. You know, you want fries with it. You want to supersize it. You want sprinkles. Like, I think that's what the Dalvin Cook edition is. Because, yeah, like you said, they've already had, you know, pieces in the running game that I think can be, I don't want to say better than Dalvin Cook, but, like, I think they have pieces that can be just as effective. Who knows why Dalvin Cook was let go by Minnesota? Who knows why it took so long for him to finally sign the deal? But we will see. He is going to be a New York Jet, and he's likely going to be on this episode in the next episode. So, yeah, we'll see. Once again, overall points, I think the Magician stuff was insane. I think, honestly, so insane that it's fake. But it is what it is. I think the rookie show, they need to get better. No more Kahoot. They can't let Kahoot try to do the show for him. You got to do a real show. And the offensive line play a little better, and we
shoot with the Kahoot.
Yeah, that's crazy. I know that's very unique.
First person gets like $50.
Yeah,
they were giving like cash away.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And this is bad. Boo.
And they all got booed.
McCole Hardman was hating.
Yeah, McCole was not a fan of this show.
18 questions? Hey, it's 18 questions, bro.
Me and ending rounds.
That might be the worst shit ever.
Bro, what the fuck is this? Hey, I don't want to play this no more.
Not a good rookie show. That is going to do it for us for this video. If you guys enjoyed, be sure to hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, ring the bell for post notifications, and check out Hard Knocks on your own. It is on HBO. Pop out that credit card, slap down the subscription, or wait for it to come out and use a free trial. I don't know, do you? But do what you got to do. Watch the show on your own, as well as watching the clips on this channel. This has been Boss Man Spencer, a.k.a. Isaiah. That has been Onion Bomb, a.k.a. Brenden Bomb. We have been Ascent Sports.
Goodbye.
What'd you say?
I said hello. I meant goodbye.
Unbelievable. Peace out.
Sorry.
Next intro or outro will be better. Bye.
I have a dream, that's all I need. I'll make it happen with some work and belief. Know what I want, so I'll take it on. I've made mistakes, but mistakes make you strong. Let's break it down for a minute. I want the crown, I'm gon' get it. You hear me loud, man, I'm winning. Yeah, Charlie Sheen will be grinning. These ladies know